I just want to start this video off with a no spoiler warning. That's right, no spoilers. I just want to talk real quick about WandaVision. It came out yesterday as you're watching this, and man oh man, was it amazing. I really liked it. It was definitely like I had a feeling what to expect, but it's still like the greater mystery. I mean, I haven't seen the trailers either. I think the trailers kind of divulge into exactly what's happening, but I didn't want to know that. I want to kind of experience this the way it is. I'm really enjoying it. So, if you're a fan of the MCU, I'm pretty sure you're watching it. But if you're on the fence for some reason, check it out, or maybe binge it when it's done. But I'm really enjoying where it's going so far. I really like the presentation of the show. I grew up watching a lot of sitcoms, so I really love the amount of love, honestly, that is put into the sets and the look of episode 1 and 2, and I'm really excited to see how the rest of the episodes are going to be. I think it's only going to be 6 episodes, which is kind of a bummer, but apparently right after this finishes, we're going to be getting Falcon and Winter Soldier. So we're really almost getting like a no-break type of deal here, which makes me feel really happy. It's been so long without the MCU that like I forgot how much I missed it. So to see the Marvel logo and everything, it was like really I was so happy that it came out. I'm really excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier as well, but I'm really liking WandaVision and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, it's a momentous occasion. Finally getting finally getting something in the MCU. Always my favorite thing in the world. I've enjoyed the Marvel movies. Yeah, so let's get into the Digimon stuff. So over here, as you can see, focus, we have Mach Gaugamon, the boy. He's here. I'm so happy. Oh, okay. Thought I almost got through. So what we need is two or less Karama Stakes. You're allowed 2, which is nice. 2 or less Karama Stakes, and level 4 to 6 once more. Noticing a pattern here. I'm wondering if that's... Oh. I'm wondering if that's on purpose. That they kept it around that. Alright. Look at him. So cool. One of the coolest motherfuckers out here. I love the shades. It's just such a weird thing, I love when Digimon does this, where they just have, they just wear clothes. It's just something they do. I know some people are still weirded out about it, but it's something I'm happy that is still a thing in here. So, yeah. Alright, so area 13, 28, 38, and 21 are all grind spots. 21 is a great early grind spot because it gives you a lot of XP, and then 13 is a good grind spot, again, early on because it gives you EXP code at the end. 28, I believe, is the one with a bunch of Omnimon variants. I think it's like Omega Shoutmon, Omnimon, like someone else. And then 38, I don't think we've actually gotten that far. That's another thing. We have not finished the quest mode with this device on any of the devices. I haven't done it yet, which is like, honestly, a massive missed opportunity there. I haven't become the champion in this yet. Like, who the hell am I? I'm supposed to be the Trash Lord. I gotta take over the digital world. And I haven't even been doing that on this new device yet. What kind of shit is that? Crazy. There's no real like story in here either, so I can totally just do this however I want. Really, I never really gave it. I shouldn't say gave her shit. That's being a little too dismissive. I never really cared about like completing the quest mode with like a certain Digimon until I accidentally like followed the story with the X1, where you know, the X1 at the time, I mean, I don't think they got to that point when I beat it, but if you don't know, the Digimon X, the DMX series, they had a kind of like a short little web comic that was going on at the same time as the time of the release of all the devices, and it starts with the X1, concludes with the X3, and so the idea is that like the old digital world still existed, and the Digimon were like running wild, and so like I think it was like Craniumon and someone else. It was Craniumon and I forgot his name. Craniumon and another Royal Knight get sent there with new like upgraded powers, and they are trying to install like order, and so to keep like just like the fighting to as a small of amount as possible, they like make a tournament, and like the winner of the tournament gets to decide like who kind of is gonna like keep control of the digital world. So you have all the evil Digimon fighting all the good Digimon essentially. And so I beat the quest mode on the X1 with an evil Digimon, which is essentially what happens is that I believe the evil faction wins, and the Demon Lords rise up, and then the Demon Lords are like in hell busting stuff up, and then you have the Royal Knights coming in, and it's like Royal Knights versus Demon Lords on the X3, which was super sick. I wish there was some kind of theme with this one. Apparently, I didn't read it in a Mon memo or something along those lines. I forgot who mentioned it. I think it might have been Blue, and a couple other people messaged me and let me know. But like, there was an explanation of what's going on. So there's a possibility that this could be a different digital world. I'm still holding hope that this is the digital world, that like the new digital world that was introduced in the X3. It would make no sense if that wasn't the case. Apparently, what they said is that there is now like this new era of peace in the digital world, and from this era, there are like the digital world is like a lot easier to navigate, and because of that, we're discovering new species. So that's why we have new Digimon on these devices, because the digital world is now explorable, possibly by humans as well, without much danger. And so we're finding out these new species that we never seen before. So that's why we have like new things that look slightly familiar, which I like. I think that's so cool, because a lot of the newer Digimon that they've shown off do reference, or they evolve from Digimon we've seen before, and it makes sense that that's the case, because you know they've always existed. It's just now that we're discovering them, and I do like the fact that they gave them. I'm still so happy about this, is that they all have that classic art style from the original, you know, Digimon Pendulum and DMOG kind of look to them, you know what I mean? The art style, it's very, got that real thick outline, really sharp-edged American comic book style, like 90s comic book style look to all of them. I really like that. So we are now at level 4, right? Yeah, we're at level 4. I'm doing the bare minimum here. I will agree with you on that. I know that the data hatch is happening right now. I'm not gonna completely sit out. I'm going to be participating, but like we're gonna finish this first, right? Once this is finished, I'll have my phone with Mirage Galgamon, or maybe I'll just like freeze him, and then we'll run. I had a I don't know if you saw it before, but we have on here, well, the Devimon of course, but we have on here a Wormmon. I don't remember ever. Maybe I paused this because I wanted to think of like maybe I could draw aggress him with a code or something, so we can get Stingmon like early. But either way, we have him here. We still have Shell Numemon on this one, so I'm thinking maybe getting this to something, If we Evo fail or whatever, maybe we'll just draw aggress him with Numemon, because I think Numemon is Evo failed, so it needs to draw aggress or it's just screwed. So maybe we'll do that. We'll level up Wormmon up to, I think, Champion or Ultimate, and draw aggress to 2, see what we get, let them either die or we'll back them up if they're cool enough, and then we'll start the data hatch. We'll be doing it with these, the Penzis, because like I said, I haven't really played with these much. I have all of them. I paid a lot of money for these, so I really want to get a lot of play out of them. And you know, there's still a lot I need to do. We need to do the quest mode, do some more Digimon that we haven't raised on any of these. We've only scratched the surface on like what you can do with this, so I really want to kind of sink my teeth into them before you know, things start ramping up and I won't have the time. Because honestly, I'm really worried that these are going to be like the new X2s, where they have a great roster, they have great gameplay, but it's going to get completely dwarfed and overshadowed by the releases that are yet to come. That is, of course, Wave 2 of the Z's. I only ordered 1 so far. I know a lot of people want me to get all 3. I plan on getting all 3. It's just the fact that right now money's a little tight. So if I have the money, I'll just buy the 3 set from Premium Bandai, or maybe I'll just wait until they come out and buy the other 2 on Japan You Want. Again, we're still up in the air on what's going to happen with that, but either way, we have Wave 2 of that coming out sometime this year, I think later on in the year, but before that, we're getting in March, which is really not that far away now. Again, you gotta remember, February is a really short month. So in March, we're going to be getting the Vital Brace. And I think the Vital Brace is really going to take a lot of my time, because I pre-ordered... Whoops, I forgot. I didn't even know where to stop recording. I pre-ordered the special Premium Bandai version of the Vital Brace, which means that I'm going to have a whole 3 dim to mess around with. So that's, of course, the Pulsemon dim, Impulse City, the Black or Greymon dim, Black Roar, and the Vmon dim, which is Ancient Warriors or something along those lines. I can't remember the name of that dim, but either way, that's a lot of stuff to show off. So, yeah, I really... when the Vital Brace comes out, because I know that's going to be... I mean, there's so much that's still relatively unknown about it and how it's going to work. I know that's going to be something a lot of people are going to want to see in depth, and if I'm really going to, like, dedicate a lot of time to that device, which I'm going to have to, it's going to dominate, like, anything else I do. So it might be hard to run another device on top of that. So if we do start running the Vital Brace, which we are as soon as I get it, I'm worried that, you know, the X1, I'm calling it the X1, the Z ones, the Z Wave 1, I'm not going to get a lot of time with it. So I want to get as much time with it as possible, have as much fun with it as possible, and one day hopefully be able to come back to this. So yeah, that's it for reals this time. Big shout out to my patrons. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. There's a lot of you not subscribed. If you ain't subscribed, can you subscribe, please? I don't know how desperate... I don't know how any more desperate I can get. If you subscribe right now, I will know. I will actually know. I won't. I don't know what I can say to convince you to subscribe, other than if you like the videos, you get to know when they come out. Which is a good thing, right? Or maybe it's not, because YouTube kind of sucks at sending out, like, notifications and stuff. But, you know, it's still a nice thing, I guess. I don't know. Either way, that's it. Let me know what you guys are doing in the description down below. I know, again, there is a hatch happening right now. It's the data hatch. So you raise a Digimon that either ends in a data ultimate or mega, if you will, or you know, you raise data all the way up. I think raising data all the way up is a little impossible, I want to say. For some devices, I don't know if it's completely impossible, but I think it's just going to be harder for yourself. But it, you know, let me know what you guys are thinking of raising. I got to go back and look at that list of Digimon that are, you know, applicable and pick a favorite out of those, or just one I haven't raised yet. Hopefully there's something, there's definitely a Data Mega on here, right? Totally, there's gotta be, there's no way. So I'll pick one from that, and we'll, you know, enter the tournament with that. So you will be seeing me in the tournament if I don't forget when the sign up is again, like last time. So yeah, that's it for reals. Peace, take care of yourselves, and